All right, so we're in here. I'm the Shock Exchange recording. This is Trump and the GE. This is California Governor Gavin Newsom asks Trump for $40 billion wildfire relief. Uh, your boy Trump has created so much news, it's making my head spin. I mean, there's so much going on between the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. The president and mayors around the country, governors around the country. The California Governor Gavin Newsom and Trump have been going at it over riots out in Los Angeles, whether the government should send troops out there. He arrested, ICE arrested, not arrested, but detained someone while Governor Newsom was giving a speech on California redistricting. The state of Texas picked up 5 congressional seats through redistricting, and Gavin Newsom is not having it. He's apoplectic about it. The Democrats are apoplectic about it. They're suing to stop the redistricting efforts in Texas, and Gavin Newsom is vowed to redistrict in California and meeting and playing. I was sort of like playing tit for tat that he's going to redistrict in California and pick up seats in California. Everybody's preparing for the midterm elections. Um, that's where the next fight's going to be. Right now, the Republicans control Congress, and they can get a lot of bills passed because they have a majority. Very partisan politics going on right now, and now it's a war over seats and congressional seats. The governor has been so-called trolling Trump, tweeting in all caps, mimicking his macho style, mimicking his tweeting style, and he's gotten a lot of publicity out of it. And he may be the Democrat, the alpha male that Democrats are looking for to match Trump's um, alpha, alphaness, shall we say. But the governor has another problem. There are wildfires going on in California. I'm going to try to share my screen. So as you can see from Fox News, says evacuation orders and warnings are in effect as a wildfire grows to more than 6,500 acres in California's wine country. I think the wildfires also reached the state of Oregon as well. So that's the latest on the wildfires. And, these wildfires happen periodically in California because it's so dry out there. And there's no way the state can take on that burden by itself. So naturally, the state of California is going to reach out to FEMA or even the federal government for wildfire relief. And so here's an article back in April 2025 pursuant to Los Angeles County fires. It says here, in the aftermath of the deadly January Los Angeles County wildfires, Governor Gavin Newsom traveled to LA and Washington, D.C. to lobby President Donald Trump and members of Congress for federal aid. But 3 months later, Congress has yet to move on Newsom's $40 billion request, reports Cal Matters' Alexei Kosov. Meanwhile, frustrations from Democratic voters over Trump's other policies, put mounting pressure on the governor to push back, even though Newsom must still work with Trump to secure disaster relief. Newsom met with the president during a particularly tense time in their relationship. Trump had repeatedly threatened to withhold federal disaster aid, and the state legislature wrapped up a special session called by Newsom to earmark funds for potential legal clashes against Trump's administration. So it's a delicate balance. This is what it calls for diplomacy. The delicate balance between if you're a governor and you're so-called potentially the face of the Democratic Party or the head of the party, and people feel like Gavin Newsom may be the Democrats' best hope for president in some respects. You're the face of the party, but then you have to maybe appear cantankerous towards the president to rally your base and to rally constituents, so-called potential constituents and voters 4 years from now, but then have to go to the federal government and to the president hand in hand for relief, wildfire relief. It's a delicate balance, and it takes a lot of aplomb to do that, a lot of diplomacy to do that. And it's been pretty contentious between Governor Newsom and the president over the past couple of weeks. If you look at what's going on in Maryland, Governor Westmore said that he will not allow federal troops into Maryland or into the city of Baltimore, like the troops that are running, currently running D.C. and controlling the police department in D.C., even though crime is down in D.C. And he basically said, made a speech a couple of days ago, warning the president to keep our name out your mouth, referring to Baltimore. Keep our name out your mouth if you're not trying to walk the streets with us and help rebuild with us and invest in our communities. Keep our name out your mouth. Yet the Baltimore Key Bridge has not been rebuilt. The bridge was knocked down by a cargo ship a while ago. Has not been rebuilt. And Trump is threatening to maybe withhold funds pursuant to rebuilding the bridge. Will he withhold funds for wildfire relief in California? They haven't gotten to $40 billion yet, and there's still fires raging on in California and Oregon. So Governor Newsom may have to come to the president hand in hand, asking for relief. And will he tamp down the other rhetoric as it pertains to districting efforts in California, trying to brand nationally by resisting Trump and potentially trolling Trump? We'll see. But the T between President Trump, Governor Gavin Newsom, Maryland Governor Westmore, Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott, and Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson will likely continue for a while. That's Trump and the G. Thank you.